Hi, welcome back to Heart and Soul Homes. My name is Monica. Today I am back in my office as I promised you and I promised myself, which is the biggest hurdle, that I'm going to tackle my closet here in my office. Oh my goodness, it is, again, as I talked about in my video for my office, it is one of those places where, you know, it is kind of symbolizes how I rate myself in a sense. You know, I'm always putting stuff, if I don't know where, you know, to put something, I'll make everything else look nice in the house, but I'll dump it in my office, you know what I mean? And I'm not doing that. I'm getting rid of stuff. If I have so much stuff that I have to dump in different areas, I'm getting rid of it. Because this is going to be a priority for me. My office is going to be a priority for me. My closet, my bedroom, all of my home is going to represent how I feel about myself and how I feel for my family. And I want that to just feel all the way around. I want the kids' playroom to be good. I want every room to be good and not have anywhere where, you know, there's a dumping spot for here or there. So if you're with me and you like this kind of video and you are just needing some motivation to tackle an area that has been difficult for you, I'm here for you. This is what we're going to do today, and we are going to just help create our best home and our best lives and just clean everything up. So let's get in it, figure out what you're going to work on, and let's do this together. I wasn't kidding when I said this was an absolute disaster. It at one point was so nicely organized. I've got a bunch of extra organizers up there. We had done this, my daughter and I had done this. We had organized, but I really never fixed it. I mean, we did, but oh my God, look what's happened. It's a little bit embarrassing, but we all have these points. I bought these boxes for photos 2 years ago and haven't used them. I just, but you know what? I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna go through everything. I'm gonna take you along and we're gonna get this where I can at least walk into it. Can you believe this? Oh my gosh. Oh well. We're gonna get this all fixed up. So this is what I find works the best for me. I've gone ahead and I've taken, so this is like all the wrapping stuff that came out of there. I'm gonna go through, I'm going to reorganize, make sure everything's in the right, you know, places, get rid of anything I don't want, fix up the wrapping area. So this is all like items. This is a container of pictures and whatnot I need to take out to the dining room because that's where I'm doing the sorting of the pictures. But this is where I'm at right now. I can walk into here, but what I want to do is grab all of these extra organizing containers, put them in a bin and put them in the garage. That way I can kind of go through, fix up some of this. Here's some extra organizing. This is just like blankets and stuff that I use here in the office. And then what I've kind of come up with is I'm going to leave all of the photo albums alone. So that means these just need to go up there. But I'm going to take all of this and I'm going to take it to the dining room and I'm going to go ahead and sort and do what I'm going to do, and I will show you with the photos. I'm getting ready to give my kids their memory boxes of their photos, and then I just need to see, you know, what else I need to do here as far as all these boxes of photos. And then this stuff I'm not going to touch, but right here is where I'm going to put my books that I took out of another area here. So they'll go in here, we'll fix up, you know, we just need to go through and clean up all of this area. It's already got an organization station or a plan. We just need to come through and clean up now. So what I'll do is, this is like all stationary. I'll probably move that down and move my card container right here, you know, that kind of stuff. And then of course cleaning up all through here. The closet is hard for me to film in here, but you know, I'll what I need to do is just go through and clean all this stuff, put it in the, you know, it just kind of got shoved in there. So put it right, everything where it needs to go, and then I'll show you finished product, because it's kind of hard to film in here. As you can see, it's a, you know, it's a small space. So that is the plan of attack, and I won't be touching anything up there because that's already, we know what that is, and we've got that taken, you know, it's cleaned up and organized.
Right now I'm standing in a corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move. Just say you want me to. We got nothing to lose. You're looking so old. You're looking so old. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you. Just say the word and we can leave this place. I'll take you anywhere you want. As long as we're together, everything we'll do. You got me going, oh. You got me going, oh. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you. When I look in your eyes, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It's almost like you make me fly. And when I look at you smile, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm drunk on you. Oh! Let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, let me love, let me love you. Let me love you.
Right here you can see I'm taking the boxes and I'm just separating, you know, pictures. I'm starting out with my kids because that's going to be the main, you know, the main thing I'm doing here is making a box for each of them. So I'm starting with them, but then I'm creating piles for each of the individual boxes of how I want to keep things. Another thing I plan to do is also, you know, with doing it this way and downsizing the amount of pictures, I can get them digitally, you know, backed up, because that's something that's important to me as well. So I can just send off a box or whatever I need to do. Maybe the company sends me a box, but I have everything ready of what I would want to make sure and have. So anyhow, that's just kind of what my reasoning is and what I'm, you know, kind of trying to achieve. Okay, so this is, excuse me, how I'm kind of landing. I've got a box here for my son, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this again and just make sure, because, you know, back in the day we used to take 14 of the same pictures. You know, you never knew if a good one was going to come out. So I'm going to go through here and just double check that that is, you know, that these are good. I've got a box for my daughter. I'm going to have a family box, which will probably be a bigger one like this. I've got a pile going for like travel pictures, you know, like we did a lot of Disney cruises and that kind of thing, and we have all these big pictures. So probably a big one, or I think that might fit into here. Then I've got one of my niece and nephew, and, you know, pictures of that. I think the travel one will go in here. And then I've got a bunch of old family, like my mom's family, that the book is tearing apart. And so I'm going to take everything out and put in one of these. And then I'm thinking of doing one, and if it doesn't work in one of these boxes, I'm going to use one of these for my daughter's modeling stuff. I found a bunch of pictures of that for her, so I want to, you know, go through and do that. So that's my rhyme and my reason. And I'm going to show you what it's going to look like in the closet. Well, these ones are going to leave. These ones will be for my kids. So those ones will leave, but I will have, if you can see over there, I will have a couple of big ones that I will be using for family pictures and that kind of stuff. But what I'm doing is I just emptied this out, and you're not, I mean, it's crazy to think. We have been looking for this set of keys of my mom's car for like 2 years. And I just found them in an old box. So I've got a lot of picture frames to go through, you know what I mean, and get the pictures out to save the pictures. I've got these boxes. I was using this kind of stuff, and I may still use this for items that, you know, aren't really pictures, but paperwork I want to keep. I don't know. I might get another big one of the boxes and use it that way. These are great for like games and that kind of stuff, but I don't know. But I've got, you know, like I had all of these little magnets and that kind of stuff. I'm going to go through with the kids and see, you know, if there's any that they, you know, remember from their childhood that they want, and that kind of stuff, and go through that. But I had done this, which is a great alternative as well. But with me trying to give my kids, you know, some, you know, their own little boxes, I think that I'm going to go through. I may still use some of these. I'm not sure. I'm going to just see what I need. But I just really want to give my kids their memory boxes, and you know, like I've got all this to go through. But what I'm going to do is set up the closet so you can see what it's going to look like. And then I've just got a lot of work to do as far as taking all this stuff out of frames, out of these bins, deciding what I'm going to use in the bins, if I'm going to, you know, and I don't think anybody cares about that. They just want to see what the finished product is going to look like, and I think that's fair. So I'm going to go and set up the closet and show you what it's going to look like. I'm excited. You know, I just want to mention before I, you know, show you what it's going to look like, this is overwhelming. It is. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, no, it's not. It's a piece of cake. You know, this is overwhelming. These are a lot of photos. These are a lot of containers. You know, these are all individual containers. You know, a lot of frames to sit there and go through. These are Christmas trees. Never mind those. They just came in. But I mean, these are, it's a lot. There are a lot of photos here. And it is overwhelming. But you know what I'm telling myself and what my thought process is, I'm going to start with these 2 boxes. I'm going to go through and make sure there's not multiples of the same picture, so they're not like, why did my mom give me 18 pictures of the same thing? I'm going to start with these. I got the Oregon game coming on soon, you know what I mean? And I'm going to just start with these, and then I'm going to take, you know, a bin and go through, you know, get all the photos out of the frames, because obviously I haven't used them forever. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go through, you know, each one of these. I'm just going to take it a bite at a time, you know, and that's my whole goal. So yes, it's overwhelming, but it is, you know, it's doable if you just take it a bite at a time. And now I've got the, you know, the office all cleaned out. I've got the closet all cleaned out. It feels really good. I feel, you know, energized. I feel proud of myself. You know, this is something I've put off for a very long time, and I'm an organizing type of person, but it just felt overwhelming. But you know what? I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself for taking that initiative and just doing it, getting in there and just doing it. And, you know, this is the same thing. I have a plan. It's not chaotic. I mean, I know what I'm going to do. I know how it's going, you know, what my plan is. I'm just going to take it one piece at a time. And I can do it in front of watching a football game, and you know, I'm fine. So I just wanted to show that and you know, talk about that, is that, yeah, it might be overwhelming to do a project, but if you just take it piece to piece, take it, you know, one day at a time. This is motivation because I don't want to see this all the time. So this weekend, this will be all cleared out and done. And I feel confident about that, and I will do it. You know, I don't have to have it done in an hour. I can, you know, take my time and really, you know, go through and check it all out. So I just wanted to say that because I want it to be an encouragement that I know there's times where things just seem very, very overwhelming. And this was not a one-day project. As you see, it's a 2-day project, and it might be a 3-4 day project. And that's okay. You know, don't put that pressure on yourself. Just take it one piece at a time and you'll get it. So again, I just wanted to be an encouragement on that. And let's go take a look at what it's gonna look like. First of all, can we just get over the fact that we can walk into the closet? As you saw before, it was not able to. But I've got all of my books, I didn't touch up there. That is just staying. But I got all of my books that I don't need out in front of me every day, but I want, you know, easily to get to. I've got my big Cricut machine, easy to get to. Stationery, all of my private stationery, and then, you know, cards that I like to keep on file, you know, in case I need one. My information, you know, label makers, easy to get to. I like to keep old planners for a while. I'd like to go back and take a look at some of the stuff. I decluttered in this basket here of, this will just be like a Valentine's Day that I'll change out for my chair in the office. And if I don't end up using that, I'll get rid of it, and you know, that's good. This is all my mom's paperwork information, some electronic stuff that I'm not really sure if we're going to use or not. Just went ahead and cleaned this all up. And so that's good. I just cleaned all this up, made sure everything was back where it needed to go. That's like a lot of my organizing little tools and labels and that kind of thing. Office supplies, just cleaned up. Went ahead and cleared all that out. So it just gave me some, you know, some space for just some things I want to keep, but I don't need, you know, on a daily basis. So then, taking it slowly, cleaned up all of the wrapping paper, and I just made a decision doing this. You know, every year I like to try to, like, have a different wrapping paper, and it goes with, you know, the whole theme, you know what I mean? No, this year we're using up wrapping paper we have. This is ridiculous. So I have the Christmas stuff up front because I plan to use that first. But then, you know, I just cleaned up all the, you know, Valentine's, birthday. This is cellophane I will probably use for Easter, so I like to, you know, have that there. And then I've just got my bins here that I cleaned up, gift bags, tissue paper, boxes, tags, and I put, I put the bows and the tissue paper together. I have another one of these bins, and if I need to, I can always put it down here. I'm trying to see if I can, like, do without, because I had one just for bows, and I think I can do just the tissue paper and bows together and use this for something else possibly. So this is what it's going to look like. These boxes are so great. They are from the Container Store, but what I can do is flip this around and I will label. So my kids I will label, then these boxes, you know, I'll label and what it is, so it's easy. But isn't that such a nicer look than all those brown boxes and so many of them? If I need more of those, I can get them. I think I'm going to be okay. I have more room right here. And so if I need to keep, you know, some like old, you know, work pictures or something that I want to keep, I might use that in those plastic. You know what I mean? I'm not taking out, I have all these, you know, all the different picture books and, you know, binders and stuff. So I'm going to keep those, and I'll leave these right here because there wasn't room up there. But I might have some of those plastic, you know, clear acrylic things here. If I want to get another big one, I certainly have room, right? And I think it's just a cleaner, tidier, manageable, you know, with them being labeled and everything. I think it looks really nice. I'm super excited. Like I mentioned before, you know, I'm really working on making sure not just the other spaces where everybody else uses and, you know, sees and stuff, as being, you know, I want to make sure it's nice for everybody else. I want to make sure that my spaces are beautiful and worthy and, you know, organized and, you know, just good for me, because I'm important. And so anyhow, I just wanted to throw that out there, that I am really working towards just simplifying so that every area in my home, because my whole home is important to me, you know, it feels this good. I'm excited. It's unfortunate when we did this wood floor, this used to be carpet in this office, they cut too much, so I don't know what I can do to not show that, but anyhow, it doesn't matter, but it sure is nice and organized, and I am very, very happy with it. Boy, doesn't that feel better? Doesn't it feel better to have completed something that has been on your radar, been on your mind? You just didn't have the confidence, or you didn't have the motivation, or you just felt like you couldn't handle it. But you know what? You did. You did that today. I'm so proud of you. And we did something that had been just shut the door. I can't deal with it right now. I dealt with it, and I feel so much better. So I hope you guys do too. I hope if you cleaned an area of your home that you've been putting off, please let me know what that was down below. I would love to praise you, tell you great job. And if you didn't, if you just, you know, watch this for entertainment and future motivation, thank you. Please like, please subscribe. That helps my channel so much. When you like a video, it's free. Subscribing is free. Hitting the notification is free. Commenting is free. Sharing it out is free. And it all helps me so much. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.